Welcome back to another video. I currently find myself at Somanya, which is in the eastern region of Ghana, and I find myself in a community which is currently being built, a self-sustainable community with a number of units here, and I believe they are all going to be off-grid once done. So we happen to install a solar system for one of these units, which is a 4-bedroom house, and I'd like to show you what we've done so far. So starting from the top, that is the panels. We've installed a total of 32 pieces of 625 watt panels, which is given us a total of 20 kilowatts. Yes, so that is a lot. And aside from that also, we've installed 34 kilowatt capacity inverters, so that's 2 pieces of 12 kilowatt. And then also for the batteries, we've installed a total of 64 kilowatt hour capacity. So yeah, going to be, off grid means that you need to have a lot of, generating capacity that's for the panels, inverter that is able to handle the load, and then also the batteries that is able to power, especially, night operations, the ACs, and other equipment which are going to be on. So let's just go ahead and then take a look at the unit first of all, and then after that, maybe we should look around first. Let me just flip over my camera. So let's take a look around so you can see some of the units which are currently under construction. Some have been completed, people have moved in, and some have got solar systems over here. Yeah, so people are living their off-grid life here. So I'm sure you might have seen some videos of this place. I think I saw quite a number of videos of this place here. So this is a community. Through this project happened to be the first time I came in here, and then we got to do the installation. So this is a building. It's actually, the sun is beginning to set, so I have to be quick with my video before it sets. So this is a building. The panels are on top, and I must say this is one of the simplest installation you get, especially for the panels, because of the type of roof. So this is a flat roof, nothing fancy, just a straightforward roof. So it's easier to even get the panels on top to the roof and then be able to carry out the installation. So as part of the things we did for this installation was to also bury it, an independent it, because it's still being built. The rest we decided to go ahead to bury our it, which is buried in the chamber, and we routed the panel cables through those 2 little holes there. Unfortunately, they made a provision for cable, but the cable they did was just one, which was not enough to take care of all the arrays. So we have a total of 4 arrays, 8 on each MPPT. So the inverters are 12 kilowatts each, and has dual MPPT charge controller. So we have a total of 4 arrays with 8 on each array. So now let's take a walk into the building and then look at the setup that we've done. So over here we have the systems. We were fortunate to have this small space to fit in everything, because unfortunately they didn't really factor a bigger space, when the building was being put up. But this size of space is quite decent to be able to handle the system. And then also I like the fact that they installed heat extractor at the top, which is able to extract the heat in this space, especially when these are getting warm. So here we have a few things that some you might have seen before. Yeah, so the 2 inverters, this is a 12 kilowatt SRNE inverter, which is IP-rated IP65, so it can equally be installed outside. So we have 2 of that, which is giving a total capacity of 24 kilowatts. And then from there we have this combiner box, which is for the AC input and then the AC output MCCB. So we have the AC in there and then the AC out there. And then we have this digital ATS over here. Once the grid is connected as part of the system, the ATS is going to be taking care of switching between the 2 power. Although the inverter is able to take care of that, we usually would include an ATS just in case there's maintenance going to be carried out on the system and we need to switch to the power sources. So we also have a DC busbar in here, and then from there we have a combiner box for the PVs. So we have 2 combiner boxes here, because we have a total of 4 arrays. So this is taking care of 2 arrays, and then this is also taking care of 2 arrays here. And then aside from that, we have this Wi-Fi model, that 2, one is hiding in here, and this is the other one. So we have the cables, the PV cables coming from the roof through the ceiling, through that trunking. It comes in all the way in here and then goes into the combiner boxes before being distributed to the 2 inverters. Aside from that also, we have these batteries, which are 16 kilowatt hour each. So you have 4 pieces of that, which have all been connected together. One thing I like about these batteries is that it has 2 terminals where you're able to connect battery to battery, and then from there you connect to the busbar, and then from the busbar you distribute the power to the 2 inverters. So this 4 pieces is giving us a total capacity of 64 kilowatt hours, and currently it's 100% charged. And let's see what is being generated at the moment. Not so much load at the moment, and also the sun is setting, so around 48 watts. Yeah, I think it's about almost 5 p.m. and this is also about 50 watts. Yeah, because at the moment the load, let's look at the load also. Yeah, so this is 0, nothing at the moment here, but there's about 84 watts at yeah, this 74 watts, and then it's 84 watts, so not so much on at the moment. So basically this is the system, and as we always pride ourselves with, whenever we are doing installations, we make sure that in as much as the system is going to perform, the aesthetics of it also will turn out very nice. So this is the outcome of the installation that we've done here at Somanya. 12 kilowatts each inverters, 2 pieces giving us 24 kilowatts, and then you have 64 kilowatt capacity of battery, and then you have 20 kilowatt capacity of panels. So that is just going to be about it for this video. Yeah, so from the aerial shot you get to see the panels neatly arranged on top of the roof. So let's take a step out again and then look at the space that is still being developed. Prior to installation, the owner was using a temporary power source which was connected to this. So this is supposed to be for the grid input. There's 2 cables over here. So that is connected to the ATS as well as the MCCB, the AC input MCCB. So this will be covered. Yeah, so that power was connected to this and he was using that. So now once we've had a system set up, he's enjoying being off grid, being power independent and all that. So that'll be just about it. So these are the air conditioners. Yeah, 4 pieces of that as you can see, which has been installed. So these are for the bedrooms, and then there's one for the living room around the other side. So that will just be about it for this video. Currently signing out from Somanya. So that is to say, in case you have any projects around any parts of Ghana, once it's in Ghana, even beyond Ghana, we do well to travel there, to have it done. So that'll be just about it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much, for always sticking around, enjoying the videos, sharing your comments, your thoughts and all that. Yeah, it's, helps, in being able to grow this channel. So that'll be just about it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.